sound was my voice. Test. And now we'll go to the site. Test, test. Test, test. Little loud. Very boomy.
Like a boomer.
All right. Stand by. How's this? Test. Chelsea, do you talk?
Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Cool. And all steps. Oh my God, it's heavy. Is this level from before good?
What? The process for the Van Duel was basically started with Chris Roberts and David Haddock coming up with basically the story about the character in the fiction and like who they are, who the race is, and what they do, and how, as a player or humans, we interact with them and how we're going to come across them. And then, as art director, I got involved to try to decide, okay, how is this going to look? You know? And in the beginning, Chris always had sort of an idea to pay homage to the Rappi and the Wing Commander series. So there was always that in the back of my mind as I started kind of roughing some very quick sketches out, also doing some rough sculptures in my box. So the feline aspect was always there in the back of my mind. Okay, you know, like a feline, but he said he wanted it definitely meaner and sleeker, not as hairy.
So about 6 months ago when I started here at Cloud Imperium, we pretty much had nothing, no animation. We were using SDK animations that came with the CryEngine.
All right, so you guys like that level better? Holy crap! Just got way louder. Test. All right, let me fix this. Test. Hi, I'm Chris Schnappitz. Still a bit louder, okay. Oh, I'm done. There we go. Better? Now it's too soft, huh? I was on the wrong key. Okay, now it's too soft. Sorry. Stand by. Alright, is that better? Okay. Well, bear in mind, Chelsea.
What's that? Testing. Everyone hear me?
You talk to the left.
I'm talking to the microphone. Testing.
Hello. See, I think this is fine when Chris projects. Yep. Test. Chelsea's just naturally quiet.
Sorry, mouth.
There. I'm gonna put you on the phone.
Me? Do what? Are you putting my werewolf spaceship on display? Awesome. Werewolf spaceship confirmed.
So about 6 months ago when I started here at Cloud Imperium, we pretty much had nothing, no animation. We were using SDK animations that came with the CryEngine. So I was tasked to develop a motion capture system to create everything that we need. So in the past 6 months, we've done a combination of using SDK. We bought some, there's a website that we bought some motion capture from, temporary stuff to get us going. And then just recently, we went down and we acquired a OptiTrack motion capture system from Natural Point. And this happens to be the OptiTrack camera. This is a Prime 41 camera. It's a 4 megapixel of something like 120 frames a second. And it films these markers, which reflect light, infrared light from the camera, and help track body movement. I believe the OptiTrack system is superior for several reasons. One, it's a much more affordable camera. That means we can have more cameras. The more cameras, the better data that we get from our motion capture shoots. It can actually see farther than other cameras. It can shoot up to like 100 feet indoors. It does about half that outdoors in bright sunlight. So if we should happen to need a large space, we can go outside and film. So our biggest challenge right now is finding a space for our motion capture studio. We were looking at an old airport and getting an old airplane hangar, which would have been absolutely perfect. But we also are looking at other various spaces, warehouses, maybe office spaces that where we can set up. Basically, we need a space big enough where we can capture a run cycle. The great thing about us having our own motion capture system is the fact that we're not reliant on another studio to go in and shoot our motion capture data. We don't have to work our schedule around other people's schedules and other developer schedules and other post-animation houses' schedules who need motion capture facilities. Because everything is in-house, we can basically go in and say, hey, guess what, we need to capture.
Hey guys, thank you very much for the help. I appreciate it. We've got all of our levels set now. We were very appreciative, guys. Take care.